Remember that last intro you did for the Harley Quinn video?
Yeah, someone called it a bit pedo.
Yeah.
I don't think I'm going to do that again.
But yeah, we're being the Joker. I think that's fine. Go on, do it, do it, do it, do it.
Fine. Hey ho, kiddies! Let's look at some of my gal Harley.
So our last Harley Quinn video was very, very popular.
Yep.
Yeah.
Looking at predominantly the Harley Quinns of the Batman Arkham video games.
Yeah, so we thought we would do another Harley Quinn video and do a
Absolutely.
bit of a follow-up and have a
Yeah.
look at some more Harleys, because you've got heaps of them.
Well, you can never have too many Harleys, let's face it.
Well, you can. So what are all these Harleys then?
Well, we've got a wide variety of Harley Quinns right here. To start with, we have the original Harley Quinn from Batman the Animated Series. Now,
Is that where she first showed up? Or?
That's exactly where she first showed
Wow.
up. She is one of the DC characters who originated outside of the comic books themselves.
Yeah.
She actually originated as a henchwoman character in one episode of Batman the Animated Series, and really turned her into a fully fleshed out character on that show. Just the design that they've done for it, it's really nice and simple. Red and black, alternating, quadrant sort of thing.
Yeah.
You can see there's a lot of things about her that looks like she should be working with the Joker in the first place.
I think things are finally looking up.
When DC decided to go ahead with the New 52 initiative, where they rebooted their comic universe, we ended up with Harley now being part of the Suicide Squad. And that included a fairly major redesign into this one.
Okay, so what are we looking at here? What have they done?
Well, basically they've kept some of the colour combinations the same and changed everything else.
Yeah.
She still has the little domino mask, and she's got the frills around the neck, which is a feature of the previous costume around the wrists, but they put that around the neck. And they've gone for a lot of exposed flesh.
Makes sense. There's a few things that carry over. I noticed the diamond pattern
Yep.
on her gauntlet thing here. It's on on the original design, and her hair now in pigtails sort of is
definitely
in the
mirroring
Jester, the original Jester headpiece.
And you can see that this is a design choice which carries on throughout.
Yeah.
That design was actually really heavily criticised at the time. People were saying it's too sexy. It's is this the sort of message we want to be sending people? She is a villain, so
And she is sexy?
Well, she definitely is sexy.
Like, she can't really hide that.
Well, the One Piece did an okay job with it.
She's still kind of sexy in One Piece, to be honest.
Yeah, okay, that's more than we needed to know about Sku's proclivities, but that's
Anyway,
fine.
moving on. What's this next one here?
Okay, so this is later on in the New 52. We'd been through some of the Suicide Squad stuff. Now Harley was getting her own series again. And this is basically the roller derby Harley.
So they completely ignored all of the criticisms from the previous one, and they kept her with hardly anything on, looking completely sexy.
Pretty much.
Good.
For some reason, this redesign was a lot more accepted, and has pretty much remained the way that she's looked in the comics from then until now.
What's this next one here? This is more like a statue than an action figure.
Now, this one is a bit of a weird one. DC did do the Infinite Crisis MOBA game. I'm not entirely certain what MOBAs are, but there seem to be a lot of games of them. So their whole theme was Infinite Crisis being different time zones and different dimensions and different versions of their characters. And you had this Harley Quinn who's Pajama Party Harley.
Yeah, it's cool. I like it. She wears the onesie. She wears it well. On the back, I can't help notice she's wearing some Batman underwear.
She is.
That's,
as with any good onesie, it does have one flap hanging open. But it's a good, fun figure. I like the fact that we've got the glasses in there. She's being sort of nerd girl. Geek chic sort of
She
thing.
was a psychiatrist, one of those.
Yeah,
two.
one of those ones.
Anyway, yeah. So that goes back to that a little bit.
It does.
And a huge teddy bear on a
A huge teddy bear wrapped onto a bedpost
that you can swing around
as a club. Yeah.
Yeah, cool.
So it's a weird redesign, but it's pretty fun.
I recognise this one.
As well you should. Harley Quinn from Suicide Squad has been everywhere.
Yeah. And this is the first time she was in live action form, so they had to make a toy of her.
Not actually the first time that Dr. Harley Quinzel was in live action form. She was a supporting character on the short-lived Birds of Prey TV series.
Does that even count, though?
Not really, but it looked like they were possibly building her up to become Harley Quinn and be their bad guy, but the thing didn't only last like a season. And
Yeah, that's probably a good thing.
Yeah.
Because, this movie version, Suicide Squad, say what you will about that movie,
And we have.
Yeah, we have. But Harley Quinn, great. Margot Robbie.
Margot Robbie was fantastic
She was.
as Harley Quinn.
Yeah.
There's talk of her getting her own solo movie with a bunch of other female characters. I'm fine with seeing more of her version of Harley. I've got no problem with that.
Yeah.
Just in a better film would be nice.
What?
And finally?
And finally, we have Harley Quinn from the DC Superhero Girls line. Now, this is a line which came out in 2016.
Yeah.
It's very much focused on that sort of tween girl market, but it was a case of they were cheap, and it's kind of a cool design.
Yeah, it's nice to have another version of Harley. She looks completely different. It's a whole new design.
It is. I mean, you still have some of those same motifs. You've got the split in the colours.
Yeah.
You've got the diamond pattern. You've got the pigtails with some colour on it.
Yeah.
You've got the mallet, the weapon of choice for Harley. But you know, it's very distinctively Harley, and you can see a lot of influence, particularly from the Suicide Squad version. But you can see some of those influences right the way back to the original animated version.
Talk about grasping at straws!
So those are our thoughts on this Harlequinade of Harley Quinns. Is Harlequinade a thing?
Yeah, it's a thing now.
Alright, we're making it a thing. The plural of Harley Quinns is Harlequinade.
Anyway, if you liked any of these toys, let us know down below. Don't forget to thumbs up our video and subscribe to the channel for weekly videos. We're out of here for now.
For now, best head back to the asylum and take over with the rest of the nuts.